Christmas is out, metal is in. So...
Jesus!
I didn't like Christmas anyway. Welcome everybody to the Skinny and Fatty Show. And today, reckoning has come.
It's metal
Your time
week.
has come.
It's metal week.
This man right
the whole
here.
Machungus
This Machungus, everything you see before you has not experienced the world of metal like he is about to experience today.
I can feel it. I can feel them typing.
You can feel it coursing through your veins. Now, he doesn't listen to metal like I do. I freaking live, eat, breathe this genre.
That's
okay,
true. That's
so
true.
I'm so excited when he allowed me to go, hey, let's do a week where I give you a bunch of classic metal songs and we see if we could get you to like any. So that's what we're going to aim to do today. And I thought, so pretty much the way I went about this week is I'm trying to do all the classics. You know, I think that's easier to get into than a bunch of modern stuff, generally. And also, I wanted to do it to where at the start of the week, it, relatively speaking, isn't as heavy as at the end of the week. So it gets a kind of progressively more...
Machungus.
more dun.
More chug.
Yeah, we're at like 50% chug at the start of 200 at the end, so... But anyways, N.I.B, Black Sabbath.
We gotta explain our mug.
Oh yeah, explain your mug. We talked about this right before, explain your mug.
So, this mug is for any negative comments I might have towards metal in general, because I don't want to catch the heat, I don't want to catch any smoke, so,
every time you have something to say,
it's in here.
So every time he has something negative to say, he'll say it into the mug. Anyways, yeah, that's what the mug's for. So, N.I.B, Black Sabbath, Swirly Doos. Oh yeah. I feel like most people that played bass started playing because of this song. Like, I've seen in the comments of this video all the time, they're like, this is the reason I play bass. like it's a really popular bass solo.
It feels like the beginning of a funk song. Where
They
the bass is slapping.
They are a bit funky in a way. Like, I mean, they've got some blues and just some, you know? It's really cool.
Strap it on. Fade out song ends.
What do you assume this song is about?
By reading the lyrics and
Yeah.
listening to it.
Just in general. It's talking about being seduced by Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. Like, I mean, it's really creepy when you read it. But, okay, number one. Put the mug down. It's the first song of the week. that will be used plenty later. But, so, the number one thing I love about this type of music, and that I try and portray to people that don't quite get it, is a lot of it is, one, the chug, you know, just the head nodding, you know, that's the big thing. Like long hair, just everyone thrashing, you know, and we'll get to that later, okay? That and the intricacy, that's what I like so much about it. It's all about the musicianship, and that's why I'm trying to share, my friend. Because sharing is caring, and I care. Yeah, that's what I really want to see. That's why I really want to see if any of these songs end up appealing to you.
Yeah.
If that clicks. Because, man, I can't get enough of this genre, man. Anyways, continuing. Satan. At the end of each verse, you know, the little dun 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 dun, and then it's always something different, you know, boom boom. Like it could be a variety of things. It's really neat. That's kind of the start of what I was talking about the intricacies, you know, like people take those simple concepts, you know, about adding a little tail to a riff and making it more.
And I know it's funny because I catch people when they're doing like little pickup notes, even if you're playing like orchestral music, because even in orchestra you do pickup notes, of course, before you go into. And like sometimes people when they're like head nodding, they'll go, and they'll go up with it, and they'll do it twice just to stay on beat with like the pickup.
That's funny that you say that, because that's how like later on. I don't think any of the songs of this week have odd time signatures, but when we listen to something like Tool or something, you know what I mean by odd time signatures?
Yeah, like 6/8.
Yeah, all that sort of thing. Like, that's kind of how that is. Like, you try and get a groove, and you're like...
Oh, wait, up, it's changing again.
Over time, though, you get used to that, and you start, like, falling into it. It's interesting you say that. Yeah. Nothing gives me the stank face like a good guitar solo. I promise you, when I watch these back, I always notice I'm just like, oh, the more scrunched up my face is, the better the song is to me. Like, like the more I'm
just the levels of like, oh.
To where you look like you just took a lemon and you shoved it in your face.
It's pretty much all that was. I think that in that solo, it sounded a lot like a Stevie Ray Vaughan solo. Especially in Pride and Joy. When he did that. So I really connected those two, and I was like, That sounds like a song.
See, that's what I was talking about. They are very blues inspired,
Yeah.
you know? And it's kind of crazy how metal came about because it was just taking rock and blues and everything and it was like, let's just make it more extreme, you know? Let's make it sludgier and nastier.
Squirt some lemon in those eyes.
And then as it progressed, people realized, hey, we could take this distorted sound and like blow your face off with it. Like,
you like lemons, kid?
Interesting. Yeah, like it was all about bringing everything to 11 and people just kept pushing that, you know?
And now we're on 25.
Yeah, like, and then you look at modern metal now that has come from this, you know?
Yeah.
It's insane to think about. It's not even the same genre anymore. Like, people who listen to modern stuff like Opeth, Gojira, and all this, you look back at this, and not that this isn't obscenely badass, but you listen to this, it almost sounds like classic rock. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people would classify this as classic
and some
rock.
like you hear on the radio, like I listen to like a old classic rock kind of radio.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
of course you'd hear like songs like this on the radio all the time.
Yes.
Just riding down the road and you're like,
Like-
oh, well, I'm accustomed
Like,
to
all
this
they
kind of
play
thing.
on the radio is classic rock. They don't play other than, you know, they don't play other
Unless
rock
you
on the
pick
radio.
up like a special sort of FM.
But like, yeah, so you do hear stuff like this on classic rock stations, you know? Even some of the heavier thrash stuff later, you know, this week, you hear some of that every now and then. Because, and I think the reason they classify that as classic rock is it is not extreme in the sense that, you know, there's all the screaming and everything, you know, that you have in modern. Not that there wasn't back then, but you get what I mean. It's more prevalent now. So, yeah, really interesting to think about, but we'll just get on with
Connections.
it. Connections. Ooh. Guitar mimic in there.
So you're trying to time like the upbeats with the upbringing of your
Yeah. Breathes at the end.
Can't breathe.
They're not going to hear a word you're saying, and that is
Great,
a good thing.
great.
It works. Everyone, get a mug. We don't even have a brand, but get a mug.
Sponsors?
For bad commentary, get a commentary mug. That's what
Did
we're
you
calling
hear what I said?
Sponsors?
No, in the mug. Did you hear my mug? Oh, thank God.
It's doing its job,
That's
why.
great. See, that riff is what dicks people over in Guitar Hero solos. At the very end.
Really? Yeah. If you didn't hear what he said that's the sort of riff at the end of when you're playing Guitar Hero that makes you choke. Like, you play through all of this.
You're playing it good, and then it's dying down, and then he goes, I didn't sign up for this ending.
You choke. So, it is time. Plus, equal, or minus.
Give me the mug.
You need the mug?
Give me the mug. No.
I was about to say, if you need the mug at this point, we're not going to make it through the week.
Give me the mug. I'm joking.
But, plus, equal, minus. What you thinking?
Plus, because, I mean, I don't mind songs like this. I told you, I listen to a lot of songs like this. Yeah. And I listen to a rock radio every day.
See, and that's what I was talking about. This is like classic rock. It will get more soon. There's only one of these songs that is
iffy.
that is grunge rather than really metal. But I'm just trying to show him heavier music in general. You know, like just more of the concept of it. I know you get the purpose of heavy music, but
you know. I am heavy. Of course I'd get it.
Heavy guys, heavy music. What?
I bring the logic to the table.
No, I'm looking forward to the rest of the week, and I do expect a couple of songs that you might not like.
Of course, it's inevitable. Either one of us.
I'm hoping that this week we can get you one song that is just gonna be like, dude, where has this been for the rest of my life? I'm telling you, one of the last few, I really hope. But anyways, yeah, he gave it a plus, and that's awesome. So, hope y'all liked it. Let us know what you think of Sabbath, metal in general, you know, how much of it you've listened to, and yeah. Skinny and Fatty Show. Dylan Caleb.